told me 2 years ago that a company would fly me out to attend a luxury brand event in Germany, I would have laughed. But here we are, and now it's time to pack for this trip, so let's get going. Alright guys, so for this trip we're away for 4 nights, and we do not want to overpack, of course. I'm thinking natural tones, natural colors for this trip, so that we can mix and match between like the pants and the shirts, the tops. And also I'm only packing in a carry-on, so we have very limited space. Starting off with the trousers. And the first pair that I will choose is actually just my go-to pair, these black trousers, because they go well with everything and anything. It's so easy to pair black pants. Works for a nice dinner, for the event, city strolls, anything. So these black pairs are my first pick. And then for my second pick, as you guys know, I like my outfits casual yet elegant. And these gray pairs that you've been seeing a lot on my Instagram lately are perfect for that. They're long and very wide and look very elegant and can be styled in so many different ways. I think these are my favorite pair at the moment, so these ones are going with me for sure. And for this choice, you guys maybe think I'm crazy. It is September, almost October in Europe, and I'm bringing a pair of shorts. Now I'm not sure if I will actually use these on a trip because it will probably be too cold, but I just love a pair of shorts with some high white socks and a pair of loafers. That's what I've been wearing the whole summer, and just goes very well with my tattoos, and I just love it. So yeah, bringing these shorts with me as well. Now it's time to pick the t-shirts for this trip, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't wear t-shirts enough. Most days I just prefer a nice shirt like this because I just find it more comfortable and better looking, but a nice t-shirt can never go wrong either, that's a fact. For my first choice, I'll just pick a clean white t-shirt that goes with everything as well, especially, I was gonna say the black trousers, but with everything, to be honest. You can never go wrong with a white shirt. You can layer it with whatever you want as well, like a vest or a jacket, or just without anything, it will still look good and clean. So a white t-shirt is for sure going with me, and then depending on my mood, I will either go with a bespoke t-shirt that got the logo or a plain one without any logos or nothing. We'll see how I feel, but I'll bring both of these. And then I'm actually also bringing a third one. I don't know, I just love white these days, it's just so fresh. And this one I actually bought in Poland on a trip with the boys on a car event, and it got a nice porch on the back, so I love it. Brings some good memories back as well. Shout out to good times. So this one's coming with me as well. I'm getting a little scared that we're about to overpack this, guys. Worst case, we just have to remove a little bit of pieces in the end. We'll see. Okay, moving on to my favorite, the shirts, of course. I could bring all of my shirts that I own, but that would take like 5 full suitcases if I wanted to do that. So 2 of these, and of course, you guessed it right again. Simple colors. First one, a black shirt. Since I always keep my shirts or my outfits so basic in the colors, I like when they have some details like this one. Got some stripes on the side, little Mexican vibes, I'd say. Not sure if that's correct, but I think about Mexico when I see that. It just adds a nice detail to the whole outfit. Small things make a big difference, they say. So yeah, this one's coming with me. And for the second one, you've already seen it on this channel before. One of my favorite shirts, just a white one, and also like the black one, it's not just like flat, it got some nice material going on here. This one, for example, is very heavy, gets hot. This one really soft and breathable, so a nice one that will look good to also all the choices that I've been bringing with me so far, and I cannot wait to style my clothes already. I'm getting excited for this event, guys. So that's the shirt. I almost forgot, I will actually fly with these pants that I wear right now. Like, this is my main chill pants. If you see me posting stories or anything from home, I always wear these. Also, the hoodie that I was wearing in the beginning of this video is coming with me as well for the flight. Long sleeve shirts. And I feel like you cannot go on a trip without a regular white long sleeve shirt in case you want to look classy. And I'm having a hard time choosing between these 2 shirts. I really love this color, the little darker red. Comment which one's your favorite. But yeah, I think I'll actually go with a blue one. I'm feeling blue right now. Might change my mind. That's it for the clothes. Now it's time for the shoes. So for the shoes, we do not want to overcomplicate it. These are what takes the most space in the suitcase. And we're only away for 4 days, so I'm bringing one pair of shoes that I'm having on me on the flight and for the trip. And that pair, these ones. Just a neutral pair of sneakers that also goes with all kinds of outfits. And they're very comfortable. And I really like the style of them as well. Just looks clean and fresh. Or clean, I don't know about that. Maybe I have to clean them a little bit before the trip so we're fresh. But yeah, these ones I'm traveling with. And I'm actually having a struggle choosing my second pair, and that pair will be a pair of loafers, of course. I just love loafers. I've been living in loafers this whole summer. I'm trying to pick between these two. This one I just got, it's a pair that looks very like, it brings me back to the good old 80s, back in the days when they were having really good style and fashion. And I just love the whole vibe for these shoes, but I'm not sure if they goes as well with all of my outfits as these ones. Also, these ones was a gift from my dear friend Brian that I met in Australia, and he gave me these right before I left. So when we go back to Australia, you guys will meet him. Another content creator and friend of mine. So these also have a lot of meaning to me. It's not only just a pair of loafers, it's also got a story behind them. Actually, I'm bringing these ones. Let's go. Okay guys, so we finally picked all of the clothes and outfits for this trip, and now it's time to officially pack and see if we will fit within the suitcase. Let's pack. So for the carry-ons, I actually have to buy a weekend tote bag, so I'll bring you guys with me when I look for a new one, or if I order it online, I will let you know. In the end, I decided to go for this backpack from the Swedish brand Gaston Luga. Anyways, the first thing that I'm gonna pack with me in my carry-on is actually my laptop, my MacBook. I'll admit it to you guys right now, I am a workaholic, so I will for sure work on this trip. Next thing, to survive the flight. This is not an Apple sponsorship if you guys are thinking that. I prefer these ones because they have very good noise cancelling for me. I don't listen to podcasts or watch movies on flights, especially not when I'm traveling alone. I prefer to just listen to some good music, peaceful Lana Del Rey songs or Drake songs, whatever mood I'm in. However, if I'm traveling with someone, movies is always a vibe. So next thing, I'm bringing a little snack, a protein bar, because I don't want to lose my gains on the flight. Easy. And then if I'm gonna go to the gym when I'm in Germany, I just prefer the small earbuds instead of the big headphones because they can feel a little bit chunky sometimes on the head. And then I'll also bring a deodorant and a perfume in my carry-on so that I can just refresh myself when I land, because you know the flights, if it's a lot of turbulence, I tend to get nervous and I'm like sitting there sweating, but yeah, it's always fine, you know. And then of course I'll also bring my camera that I'm recording with right now, because I want to make a lot of content on this trip. So I think that's it. That's everything that I'm bringing. Maybe I'll sneak in some gym clothes as well in my suitcase if I can fit that, because I love to try the gyms at the hotels where I'm staying. I cannot wait to bring you guys onto this trip with me. And of course, subscribe so you don't miss that video, and leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching.